Every cell has a watchdog, not a loud one, not an obvious one, but one that is always paying attention. This is the story of that watchdog, a protein called p53, known as the guardian of the genome. Damage doesn't appear all at once. It builds up quietly over time. Small errors, small cracks, and if no one notices them, they slowly turn into serious problems. In a city, this is why inspectors exist. Inside our cells, that role is played by p53. Think of it this way. Imagine a factory that produces thousands of products every day. Most of the time, everything runs smoothly. But one day, a machine starts producing defective products. If no one intervenes, those defects spread, affecting the entire production line. So, someone has to step in, stop the process, and decide what to do next. In our cells, p53 plays that exact role. p53 is a tumor suppressor protein. Its primary function is to protect the integrity of our DNA. In other words, p53 helps ensure that only healthy, accurate genetic information is passed on when cells divide. DNA damage is surprisingly common. It can occur due to simple mistakes during DNA replication. It can also be caused by radiation, chemicals, or environmental stress. Most of the time, cells manage this damage efficiently, but only if proper control systems are in place. When DNA damage is detected, p53 becomes active. Its first response is not to destroy the cell. Instead, p53 pauses the cell cycle, giving the cell time to repair the damage. This pause is crucial. It prevents damaged DNA from being copied and passed on. But not all damage can be repaired. Sometimes the DNA damage is simply too severe. Allowing such a cell to continue dividing would pose a serious risk to the entire organism. In these situations, p53 makes a final decision. The damaged cell is removed through a controlled process called apoptosis. This is not a failure of the cell. It is a protective sacrifice made for the greater good of the organism. In many cancers, the p53 gene is mutated or inactive. When p53 fails, damaged cells are no longer stopped. They continue dividing unchecked, allowing mutations to accumulate. Over time, this uncontrolled growth can lead to cancer. By monitoring DNA damage, stopping the cell cycle, and eliminating severely damaged cells, p53 protects the genome. This is why p53 is called the guardian of the genome. Biology is complicated. Understanding it doesn't have to be. This is Helix Decoded.